Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elsa Cruz. Welcome to Jak 2, the sequel to Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy, a game that I once did a walkthrough slash let's play of that nobody really wanted to watch, but hey, I still did it because I love the series, and it's only fitting that around this time we should continue on. So we're going to go ahead and just go to the third empty slot, as per usual, and get started, ladies and gentlemen.
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jak. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Daxter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jak!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Anybody press all the buttons?
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jak!
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jak. I'll save you before you know it.
Dark Eco injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures! Move forward with the final plan, and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jak, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis!
Shh. Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can... Or, you could do it. Jak, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the longest cutscene in the game is now completed. When the following icon appears, your progress is being saved. So yeah, it's just normal schmo stuff. Here we are, Jak 2. This basically controls the exact same way as its predecessor, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, which is something that I played and that I rather enjoyed playing. So that's always nice, I think.
Remember how to jump?
Yes, I... Do you remember how to jump? Yes, okay, this feels like it's going to be problematic. I'm going to switch it up here. I think I had to do this in my walkthrough of Jak 1. I had to switch the camera to... Yes, the horizontal camera needs to be flipped. I don't know why I need to play like that, but apparently I do. So it makes things a little bit easier for me. So yeah, here we are, Jak 2. Just about 9 time for us to finish this.
We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks.
Yeah.
You'll be able to buy stuff with them.
Yeah, it's pretty cool what you can buy with these things, actually. I kind of like that they put in the currency system with that. So this is pretty much just the tutorial level. There's going to be not very many precursor orbs, and I'm actually going to be doing 100% walkthrough of this as last time, but this is going to be a little bit different since this is a bit more... It's a bit more open-ended.
Lots of Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining the most simplest, the most laymanest things of all.
The sector is on high alert.
Okay, so that means guards are going to start coming out. We're pretty much breaking out of jail right now. And like I said, this game is a little bit open-ended, but it's still pretty linear. I don't know if I like this more than Jak and Daxter 1, but there are some awesome things in this game that you can do. So, so we'll do a little bit more on that later. Kill this asshole right over here. So a lot of the side stuff I'll be doing separately, not like, you know, totally separately. I won't be doing them in between missions, like when they're available, just doing a bunch at once and then calling it good. So can we grab this? Thank you. There's 3 precursor orbs, all 3 of them. Yeah.
You'll want to keep healthy, Jak.
There's a lot of dialogue in this game, so I don't apologize for that in advance. It actually gets a little less winded later on. It's just this first part is kind of story-driven and such, so there's going to be some other things we're going to have to deal with after we escape here. But I think I got a good place where I'm going to end this off, which means that it's probably going to be like 20 minutes or so, which is good for an opening episode for the series. Yes, we can do a long jump, but first we're going to go and grab another precursor orb that's just sitting down here. Does not equate to instant death. Yeah, this game is a lot different from Jak and Daxter, I'll tell you that much. I was thinking about actually doing Daxter, the PSP game, because you guys saw the 2 years later, that actually is the story of Daxter. He noticed us from the floor. There's not a precursor orb there. But I was having problems recording Daxter, which is a little weird, and it's a jarring transition to say the least. It's a little similar, but it's kind of weird. It's just kind of interesting to see what happens story-wise, but it's a pretty good game. So, yes, let's go and... Yes, it is, because we're totally living in the mindset of a child. Okay, we got 6, which means there are 2 more precursor orbs to collect.
Big bet on the next city races. Errol's my boy. He always wins.
Yeah, they have some little interesting chit-chat moments sometimes. We can go solid Jak. Come on. I'll be there. God, these guys are idiots. All right, let's go kill them while they're talking about their races. Ugh. There we go. All right, let's get out of here. We're pretty much at the end now. Whoa! Okay, we're like in the trash disposal suite. Okay, there's no escape. I love how she says that, even though we're like right next to the exit right now. That opens when we get near it, mind you. So, precursor orb number 7 will be right over here. And let's go get a nice little triple jump there. All right, so with 7 done, we can actually get number 8 right over here, which is very easy to find. Later on, they get really dickish. In fact, a lot of the side quests are far more difficult than the stuff you'll see that's story-related. And the trophies that you get also, I'll kind of get more detail about that later, but a lot of them are pretty much story-related, so you'll be getting one every so often. Woohoo!
Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh?
Yes, that was like Grand Theft Auto. Yes, because that guy's an asshole. He's doing a bunch of unnecessary tests on us and whatnot. Great.
Hello, strangers. My name is Kor. May I help?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty, Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die!
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
He's like, I believe you immediately. Oh yeah, something else I should mention is that Jack's voice is very, very underwhelming in my opinion. They could have done so much more with it. Even though he's like only like 18 in this or whatever, he is considered an adult in the land of Naughty Dog. So here we are as Dark Jack, and using this will become pretty vital later on, as you guys can have told. If you, I mean, I guess you can just get the premise of the story. Inject with Dark Eco.
Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along!
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Torn. Great. Oh, damn it. That was the end of the cutscene. Okay, so now we have to make our way across the city. This gets very irritating later on, so if there are portions where we're going to have to do it a lot, then I probably will cut it. Thank you. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that annoying thing. At least it isn't what's her face from the first game and her like smoky, raspy ass cigarette voice. But oh god damn it, we already almost totaled our vehicle. You can go between the two hover zones. You know, game, I really just want to say this in my own words to the people because they don't need to hear you. They just need to hear my apparently luscious voice. But somebody thinks I have a sexy voice, which is kind of nice. God damn it, but it's kind of weird when I don't know if the person who said it is a boy or girl. So this is kind of one of those, you know, display names that can go either way. But regardless, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind if a guy thought my voice was sexy. I just would be like, that's cool. I'm glad you think that. You're a complete stranger to me, but whatever. We're gonna head over here so we can grab the, so we can talk to Torn rather, and he's gonna help us get started on our first half mission.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Kor sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a new, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Ooh, so ominous. Alright, time to do a little bit more traveling, unfortunately. So our first real mission, it's not really a mission so much of anything as much as it is like a platforming tutorial. Without the actual tutorial, we're gonna have to go and get the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower, which is very easy to do, to say the least, but I would say that navigating this city is probably the most difficult part of this, because if you hit any of the Red Crimson guards, they'll all chase after you, GTA style. But they're very easy to circumnavigate, and you can see them on your map, so it's not too difficult to kind of avoid them should you need to, which you're probably gonna have to do for most of the game, which is kind of stopping you from just going to hell or going to havoc on those guys. Oh no. God damn it. Well, luckily we're pretty much right there. You don't really have to worry about these guys. They don't pose much of a threat to you because when you leave an area or you go and enter a cutscene, they'll just completely forget about you. So that's always nice. they'll just forget about us. Okay. So here we are into this area, the area where the ruined tower once lives. See, I wish they called it, like, not the ruined tower, because it's like, well, what was it called before it was the ruined tower? It wasn't a ruined tower forever. Like, it wasn't ruined when they built it, unless that was their intent, to make it all dilapidated and broken and such, but not exactly the case. So here we get back to kind of the roots of the Jak and Daxter, which is weird to say the roots, considering this is only the second game. And yeah, whatever. I heard they were gonna make like a Jak 4, but I don't know how that would work. I mean, that would be kind of neat, I guess, have it like on the PS4 or whatever. But again, I don't know how it works. I think the most recent Jak and Daxter game was the racing one, or no, it was Frontier. No, it was Racer X or whatever. And then there was like Frontier something, and then there was like a PSP one that I started playing that was actually pretty cool, and I was thinking about doing that one too. But I don't know, PSP recording is kind of iffy because Sony is kind of weird with their recording things. I don't even know how to explain it. That's how weird it is. Okay. So I'm getting our bearings straight. There are a couple of weird like double ways you can take. Nope, not this way. It's actually right over there. I see it now. I can see clearly now that this area looks awesome when it's dark. I don't know, I half went singing to just randomly nonchalant talking. Okay, let's kill all these guys. Animal abuse at its finest. Every single thing we've killed has been an animal so far. I don't know if the Crimson Guards would be considered animals, but they sure are to me, in my eyes, because they don't even care about anything. So now we're gonna have a bunch of these things, a lot of these stupid fixed camera angle sections that make it a little disorientating climbing these things sometimes. I don't know when we're like, you know, totally going up some spiral tower or something. They have to do like a fixed camera. I don't know if that actually helps. Well, maybe it might. I don't know if that's good game design, but it kind of feels not. Okay, so we're almost there. This is probably the last one. So look at this. We're destroying this thing. Dude, this is the beautiful tower, and I love this. Okay, so the flag here is all nice lit up for us. Hey, let's go pick it up. Ladies and gentlemen, another happy-ass chick just for the good times. God, I love that. Wow.
Yeah, I guess you guys are in.
God damn it. Alright, well, we destroyed the ruined tower in the process of collecting a piece of cloth from the top of it. I don't know how that works, how physics will take place in that area, but it's nice that we now are on the good side of Torn. I always want to just say, like, Thorn or something. I don't know. Thorn is such a weird word, but this is like Thorn. It's like Thorn. I don't know. But let's go back. Now we have to go back to where we were before, where we confronted Torn in the first place. And it's kind of annoying that they don't just transport us there, because he was literally just in front of us, and then he leaves. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing, Daxter? So we're going to go back and talk to him so we can get our next objective. A couple of side quests will be open to us then, but we're going to be focusing on the main missions for right now until we got a couple more where it'll actually be worth our while to be using our precursor orbs, getting some more, and doing things, because there are precursor orbs you can find in the city, which is kind of irritating to take note of because you don't know where they are unless you keep track of where they are. So I'm going to be keeping very explicit track, because when I was younger, I lost track of one somewhere, and then I never was able to find it. It took years to find it, and my friend like was randomly playing. He's like, "Oh hey, I just 100% the game for you," or whatever, and I was like, "What the?" So that was kind of irritating. I have to divulge all that time into it when it's just, you just needed a fresh set of eyes. It was one of those things. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Jak 2. I hope you guys enjoy this. I might have a slight side project in conjunction with this, or it might be another just kind of something else to kind of break the mundanity of this game, since this game is a little boring, to say the least. But here's Torn inside of his nice little clubhouse.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Oh, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't no petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
Fantastic.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.